Well, you said you loved me, so yeah, I do love you, and that means you're gonna do a song for me. All right, with me. All right, I'll do it because I love you, and I love the Mills Brothers. You always hurt the one you love, the one you shouldn't hurt at all. Oh, Lena. You always take the sweetest rose and crush it till the petals fall. You always break the kindest heart with the hasty words you can't recall. So if I broke your heart last night, it's because I love you most of all. You believe that? Yeah. You always hurt, yes you do, the one you love, the one you shouldn't hurt at all. That's right. You always take the sweetest rose and crush it till the petals fall. Ouch, yeah. Oh, you always break the kindest heart with the hasty words you can't recall. So if I broke your heart last night, my love is because I love you most of all. Let's bring it home, honey. All right. You always hurt, yeah, the one you love, the one you shouldn't hurt at all. That's me, that's you, that's you. You always take, what do you mean? I don't know. The sweetest rose and crush it till the petals fall. Oh yeah. You always break the kindest heart with the hasty word you can't recall. So if I broke your heart last night, it's because I love you most of all. Hacha. All right. So what'd you think of that, big guy? I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. That's all I wanted. That made me happy. All right. So don't be so quick to rush off now, just like that. We're here and we're queer, so we're gonna talk a little bit. All right. What's the big deal? You're sprawled out. You're stretching on your Pilates thing. What's keeping you from keeping the camera on a little while with you, John? Nothing. So that song sounded good. Yeah, it did. And anything else you want to say about today? No. What? I felt maybe I should have done more. Like what? Well, we were talking about playing some music on the keyboard or on the ukulele, and we didn't do either of those things. That'll come. We just sang a song. That's good enough. All right. And we have the camera on. That's good enough. All right. And you want to do a tarot card? Yeah. Let me pick one out of the thin air. The Lovers. Oh, gee, that was a good one. Yeah. What made you think of that? Of the Lovers? These two right here. Oh, all right, all right. That's one thing we didn't really do today. Not really. We did a little bit. I snuck up on you before, but it wasn't really complete. All right, so we'll do that. It's still, we're not. It's not bedtime yet. Yeah. 100% humidity, and we haven't really been alone. Yeah, I know. We haven't. Christopher's been in and out all day, so we have some class with that. More than we used to. Well, more. I take the blame for that. Yeah, you were used to be pretty obnoxious about that. John would be jumping on me with Christopher like right in the room. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't have to. I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. I think I'm growing up. Are you really growing up? Yes. Johnny Lennon is growing up. Yeah. It's happened. It's finally happening. Yeah. I don't have to be jealous and I don't have to be possessive and I don't have to act like an idiot in front of your husband, as it were. Strange as that sounds. Yeah, well, you know, it's an odd dynamic in this house. Yeah. Well, it depends on who's looking at it. To me, it doesn't seem odd anymore. Did it seem odd to you? We had a talk with Christopher earlier. At one point, me and Lena were considering moving out of here. Yeah, leaving altogether. But it had more to do with Christopher's family than it did with him. I didn't really want to leave him. No, because he's our best friend. Yeah, we were friends first before we got married, and we are still friends. And legally, we're still husband and wife. But above all, Christopher is like my best friend. Definitely next to John, he's the best friend I've ever had in this life. And it's not just because he helps me now since I'm disabled. That's neither here nor there. Because I helped him when he was dying. We thought he was going to die of cancer back 10 years ago. It did not look good, and I was his caregiver, and I would do it all over again because I love him. He's my best friend. I see that doesn't bother me anymore. I don't mind that you say that because I know who I am to you. Well, that's good, John, because he's your best friend too. I know. Believe me, I know. He handed his wife over to me, back to me. Yeah, and he did it pretty generously, I thought. Not that I'm a piece of material to be handed back and forth, but you know what I mean. He understands. Yeah, he like understands what's happening here. Do you know what an unusual thing it is to have someone like that in your life? To understand this supernatural paranormal thing that's going on with another man, really, but I think a big reason that he's so good about it is because he loves John as much as I do. Well, maybe in a different way, but he loves John and John loves him. Yeah. Yeah, he's a soulmate to both of us. Right. He's a soulmate to both of us. Just as Yoko is to both of us as well. Right. Anyway, we've hashed this over a million times. So, but the bottom line is that at one point when I was thinking of moving out, leaving this home, it was because of his family. It was not. I told him, come with us. Come, me and John are thinking of leaving. Come with us. Leave this place, his family's home. But the way things turned out, that didn't turn out that way. But we'll still leave one day. I think we will leave this place, but we'll see. When exactly that's going to be, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, don't get ahead of yourself, baby. So what do you want to talk about? Well, the humidity today in New York City is 100%. It's really fucking obnoxious. So thank God for this air conditioner. because we didn't have it on all day because there was going to be rainstorms, so we thought it would be cool. But we came out of meditation earlier this afternoon and it felt like fucking oppressively humid. So we have the AC on now and it feels great. It feels awesome. Yeah. This is a boring conversation. So what else? Did I mention the lovers? Yeah, you did. See, that's what that. Yeah, I know, honey. What do you think I'm gonna say? Whatever you're gonna say, you don't need to say it out loud. I understand you very well. Wow. See, that's something that I don't have with anyone else but you. This level of understanding. I want to get back to how I've grown up. All right, go ahead. Do you think I've grown up? Do I think you? Do I? Oh, and she has to ask herself. This always makes me nervous. It does not make you nervous. Does it make you nervous? What are you talking about? Do you think I've grown up or not? I thought you were grown up you're grown up. What are you talking about? You are the one who's saying that you felt that you needed to grow up. Well, don't you feel like I used to be a lot more obnoxious when Christopher was around and I used to act like a big baby in a lot of ways? No. No? No. No. I thought you acted like a man in love. Really? You don't think I could have controlled myself a little bit better? I found your behavior flattering. Honestly, no man had ever pursued me in quite the way you did. And even though sometimes I'm being completely honest with you now. Why are you looking at me like that? Because you're making me really happy. Because I guess you thought I was an idiot somehow. Why would I think that, John? I think you're an idiot. Why would you say that? I don't know. I surprise myself when I say things like this sometimes. You make me honest. You make an honest man of me. And sometimes I'm quite caught off guard by it. Like right now. Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Hmm. You bring out a new level of honesty in me as well, honey. I was never as honest with myself as I am now that I have you to bounce it off of. I guess because I realize you have seen everything. You're the one soul I can't hide from. And I can't be phony in any way. Well, you're not a phony, but I've watched you keep your feelings very much close to the vest because of the way people have treated you. So yeah, I know that you have lied about your feelings to people or hid your feelings from people. And I guess what you're saying is that it's useless to hide your feelings from me. Yes, that's right. And that type of exposure, emotional exposure and exposure of my life's deeds, if you will, my life's history. When I first realized how much of me you know about, my initial inclination was to hide and try to run away from it, but quite early on I realized there is no hiding from this. He's seen it all, and he's going to continue to see it all. And you know what? It's time for me to own it all and work through it. And he's seen it all, and he's still here with me, and he wants to be here with me. So there must be some redeeming things about me, and I'm going to let him help me work through it. And I hope I can help you too, John. It's the same. Everything you just said is the same of how it is for me too. So yeah, let's just keep it up. Sometimes it's painful, I know, but it's worth it, isn't it? Don't you think so? I yes, it feels it feels like progress. It feels like movement in the right direction. So, yeah. And like the song we sang just now, you always hurt the one you love. Well, I know I'm guilty. You never hurt me, John. I can't think of one time when you hurt me, really. Well, you say that now, but there was a time when you, I guess you don't remember. I guess I remember arguments we've had over the decades, during. I do remember astral visitations where we would scream at each other. You remember that? Yes, but it's mostly because you've shown me it. Like this hysteria used to come out in not, during, I guess, dream state or astral state, right? Where you would be screaming at me, "What the fuck are you doing?" and vice versa too. Really, yeah. Like when during my time with May Pang, you would be screaming at me, like, you know, you're a fucking dirtbag, and most of it was not. It had nothing to do with you. You think it's because you were jealous. That's not what it was because of. You were screaming at me because you're like, "What are you doing to that girl? You know you're just gonna leave her. What are you doing to that girl? This was not supposed to be. You know what kind of karma you're gonna have because of what you're doing to that girl right now? How could you possibly think this was a good idea?" That was like one of the big screaming arguments, and I would not be able to face you because I was, at the time I was an addict, and I was also addicted to physical satisfaction with May, and I was ashamed and drunk and fucking coked up a lot of the time, and you'd be screaming at me, and I couldn't face you, and that was some of the worst times, really, during our pre-connection back in the 1970s was terrible. And then how it manifested itself for you was you ended up with some crazy guy who abused you, kind of in the same way that I abused May. A crazy, stupid, immature addict. You ended up with some guy that treated you the same way I treated May, only even worse, I think. Actually, I don't think I know. Why are you bringing all this stuff up right now? Because of the song we sang tonight, You Always Hurt the One You Love, and that song was really, we did that to each other back then. We were two idiots, but it was all part of the journey. We had to go through what we went through, obviously, right? Because here we are now. Well, gee, John. Yeah. Yeah. This turned into a real therapy rap session. Wait, we'll bring it full circle later. Bring it over to Shanti Veda. Well, yeah, she always comes up with some good questions, help us analyze ourselves a little bit more. It's an interesting process. I like doing it this way. All right, this worked out good. How do you feel? I feel great. You do? I feel absolutely great. I feel like we made, it took all of 20 minutes, and I feel like we've cleared the air this evening, and we've learned just a little bit more about each other, and understand that we're only just, with the honesty that continues to flow between us, we're only going to get stronger and better and healthier. And I love you. And I love you, Johnny. Let's ring the bell. Praise be God and Mother. Give thanks and praise Jesus Christ, the white light of the Holy Spirit. And off we go into the good night. Off we go.